This is Max and Mia podcast.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Max and Mia podcast. I'm Max.
And I'm Mia. We're really glad you're here with us today.
Whether this is your first time joining us or you've been listening for a while, you're in the right place. This is the show where we talk like real people so you can sound like one too.
That's right. No scripts that feel stiff. No lessons that put you to sleep.
Just us, hanging out and having a real conversation in English. Get comfy, because we have a lot to talk about. And speaking of which, Mia, how have you been? I'd love to hear what you've been up to.
I've been pretty good, actually. I'm kind of excited because I'm starting piano lessons today.
Wait, seriously? I didn't know you were into music like that.
Well, I've always wanted to learn. I just never made the time for it. But I figured, why not now?
That's really cool. Do you have any experience, or are you starting completely from scratch?
Completely from scratch. I can't even read sheet music yet. But honestly, that's part of what makes it exciting. It's something totally new.
I love that. There's something kind of special about being a beginner again. You know? No pressure, just learning.
Exactly. And I think it's going to be great for my brain, too. I've read that learning an instrument is one of the best mental workouts you can give yourself.
That's actually true. All right, I'm officially a little jealous.
Okay. So that actually brings us to something we'd love to hear from you.
We want to know, what do you like to do in your free time? And why? It doesn't have to be anything big. Maybe it's painting, maybe it's cooking, maybe it's watching documentaries. Anything counts.
Leave it in the comments below. We always read them, and we love seeing what you all are into.
Seriously, drop it down there. We might even talk about it in a future episode.
While you're taking a moment to think about your own answer, we're going to jump in and share ours to get the ball rolling. We've been dying to talk about this, so let's see if our hobbies actually match our personalities, or if we might surprise you a little today.
I'll be honest, I'm very much an outdoor person. If I have a free afternoon, I want to be outside. Hiking, cycling, sometimes just sitting in a park with no phone. I need that fresh air to feel like myself.
And I'm basically the opposite. I'm your classic indoor person. Give me a cozy corner, a good book, maybe some tea, and I'm perfectly happy. Piano is going to fit right in.
See, that's what I love about us on this show. We're genuinely different, which means there's something for everyone.
And today's episode is actually all about that, about what we do when we're not working or studying.
Today, we're talking about free time, and we're going to cover a lot of ground. Activities people do, vocabulary you'll actually use, and a bit of grammar. But don't worry, we're not going to make it feel like a grammar class.
We're going to weave it in naturally, the way you actually pick it up when you're living in the language.
This episode is perfect if you're at an intermediate level, B1 or B2. But if you're still working your way up, stick with us. You won't feel lost, we promise.
You might even surprise yourself.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
Okay, Mia, let's go back to the piano thing for a second. You said you just started, right?
Yeah, literally just started. I'm still in that phase where everything feels new and a little awkward. My hands just don't know what to do yet.
That'll pass. Did you get an actual teacher, or are you doing it on your own?
I've got a teacher twice a week. She's really patient, thankfully, because I clearly need it.
That's the way to go. Self-taught piano sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, for sure. I'd probably give up after day 2. Anyway, I've just started, so don't expect anything impressive from me anytime soon.
No pressure then. Although, side note, that's actually a handy little phrase, "I've just started." Works for pretty much anything new in your life, not just piano.
You're absolutely right. It's such a simple way to frame a new challenge, right? And I think I'll be needing it more than I'd like to admit. I'm actually planning on starting painting soon, too. I'm already looking for the right supplies. So, if you hear me say, "I've just started every other week," don't be surprised. I'm officially in my trying new things era.
Haha, one thing at a time, Mia. And well, speaking of hobbies, I've been hiking for years now.
Oh yeah, that's basically your whole personality at this point.
Fair enough. Honestly, though, it's the one thing I've never gotten tired of.
What got you into it in the first place?
My uncle, actually. He used to take me on short trails when I was a kid, and it just stuck with me.
Oh, that's sweet. And now look at you, practically a mountain goat.
Pretty much. And by the way, that's a good structure for talking about long-term stuff. I've been doing this for years. It just sounds more natural than saying I do this when there's real history behind it.
Makes sense. So in a couple of years, I could say I've been playing piano for ages and sound like a total pro.
You're already getting ahead of yourself. Now, let's take a step back from the future for a moment. Instead of looking at what's next, I'm curious about what you've left behind. Is there anything you used to do regularly that you've completely stopped?
That's an interesting question. Actually, did you know I used to play volleyball?
Wait, seriously? I had no idea.
Yeah, for like 2 years in high school. I was actually decent at it too.
What happened? Why'd you stop?
Honestly, no idea. I think I just got busy with other things, and it slowly faded away.
I hear you. It's funny how we have those periods in our lives where we're fully committed to something, and then it just stops. Like, you used to play regularly, but now it's just a memory.
Exactly. And for our listeners, we use used to for those things that were a solid part of our routine back then, but just aren't anymore. It's perfect for describing that shift.
Right, it's got that little hint of nostalgia built right into it.
Exactly. Maybe I'll pick volleyball up again someday, who knows?
You really should. Even if it's just for fun, picking up an old hobby is a great way to recharge. And hey, let me know when you start. I'd love to come by and cheer you on.
That would actually be great. It's always easier to stay motivated when you have someone in your corner.
All right, quick pause before we keep going. If you're enjoying today's episode so far, give it a like.
Seriously, it really helps us out. It also helps YouTube show this video to more people just like you, who are out there trying to learn English.
Exactly. So if you've got a second, hit that like button and maybe even share it with a friend who's learning too.
It honestly makes a huge difference for us. Okay, now let's get back into it.
Okay, so real talk. You and I are pretty much opposites when it comes to free time.
Oh, completely. You're out there doing something every single weekend, and I'm just not.
True. Like, give me an example. Staying home versus going out. What's your pick?
Staying home, no question. I'd rather have a quiet night with a book than deal with crowds and noise.
See, that's wild to me. I get restless if I'm home for too long. I need to be moving, doing something outside.
Different wiring, I guess. What about reading versus sports? I feel like I already know your answer.
Obviously sports. I prefer something physical, where I can actually feel like I did something with my day.
Whereas I'm over here perfectly happy finishing a novel in one sitting. No physical effort required.
That sounds exhausting to me, honestly. Sitting still for that long.
And running up a mountain sounds exhausting to me. So I guess we're even.
Fair point. Okay, last one. Social hobbies versus solo hobbies.
Solo, definitely. Instead of organizing plans with 5 people, I'd rather just do my own thing at my own pace.
See, I'm the opposite there too. I like having people around, doing group activities, hiking with friends instead of going alone.
Makes sense. You get your energy from that. I get mine from being left alone for a few hours.
Fair enough. I'll keep the group hikes for my own adventures, and I'll leave the cozy corner for you.
Perfect. That sounds like a great arrangement to me.
Okay, here's a fun one. What did you do in your free time as a kid?
Oh man, honestly, I used to draw all the time. Like hours and hours, just sitting on the floor with crayons everywhere.
That's cute. I was the total opposite. I was outside basically every afternoon. My mom used to have to drag me back inside for dinner.
That doesn't surprise me one bit. So, I guess we were already pretty different back then too.
Seems like it. Although, I did go through a phase where I was obsessed with building stuff, like little forts and ramps for my bike.
See, that's the active kid energy right there, even back then.
Fair. So how's it different now? Do you still draw?
Barely, actually. I think the last time I drew something properly was years ago. Now it's mostly reading or, well, piano, I guess.
Makes sense. Priorities shift. For me, it's pretty similar, honestly. Just hiking instead of building forts in the backyard.
So you basically never grew out of that energy.
Not even a little bit. I guess some things never change, right?
Totally. But speaking of how we spend our time now, I have to be honest. It's not all productive hobbies. I think we need to talk about the guilty pleasures. So, tell me, Max, what is your biggest time waster lately?
Easily, my phone. I'll pick it up to check one thing and suddenly 40 minutes are gone.
Oh, same here, except for me, it's usually some show. I'll tell myself one episode and then I just binge watch the entire season.
Classic. How much time do you think you spend on social media realistically?
Honestly, probably more than I'd like to admit. An hour or 2 a day, easily.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. And it's funny because I always plan to do something productive and then end up procrastinating instead.
Do you ever feel guilty about it, though?
Sometimes, yeah. Like when I know I should be doing something else and I just keep scrolling anyway.
Same. Although, I try not to be too hard on myself about it. Everyone needs to waste a little time sometimes.
True, as long as it doesn't take over your whole day.
Exactly. Okay, this next one's interesting to me. How do you think free time has changed because of technology?
Oh, completely different world. I remember being a kid and just running outside with no phone, no nothing, just whoever was around to play with.
Same here. We used to just knock on a neighbor's door and ask if they wanted to play. No texting first, no checking if they were free. You just showed up.
Exactly. And if they weren't home, you just went and found someone else. There was no planning involved at all.
Right. And now everything's so different. Even hanging out feels like it needs a whole group chat first.
True. Although, I will say, technology made some things easier too. Like, I can find new trails or hiking groups in seconds now.
That's fair. For me, it's the same with books. Honestly, I can get any book instantly now instead of waiting to go to a store.
Yeah, there's definitely good and bad in it. It's just a completely different rhythm than before.
It really is. Makes you wonder how kids today will even remember their childhood, you know?
Probably a lot more screens and a lot less scraped knees. That's for sure.
Fair point. Anyway, we're curious, what about you listening right now? How do you remember your own childhood? Was it more like ours or already pretty connected to technology?
Yeah, just something to think about as you keep listening.
All right, let's do something fun now. We're playing Would You Rather, and you at home can play along too. Just answer in your head or out loud if you're feeling brave.
Let's do it. Hit me with the first one.
Okay. Question 1. Would you rather have unlimited free time but no money, or tons of money but almost no free time?
Ooh, that's a rough one.
I'll go first. Honestly, unlimited free time. I'd rather be a little broke and actually enjoy my days than be rich and miserable.
See, I think I'd take the money. I feel like with enough money I could eventually buy back some of that free time anyway.
Fair strategy, I guess. Okay, question 2. Would you rather only read books for the rest of your life or only watch movies and shows? And I'll go first again. Books. No contest. I genuinely think I'd survive longer without screens than without books.
That's easy for me then. The opposite. Movies and shows, all the way. I've never really been a big reader.
Noted. Okay, question 3. This one's mine to ask. Would you rather spend your free time alone in nature or at a party with 100 people?
I see what you did there, asking one you already know my answer to.
Maybe. Answer anyway.
Fine, nature obviously. I just love being outside that much.
And for me, also nature, but for a completely different reason. 100 people sounds like my personal nightmare.
Funny how we land on the same answer for totally different reasons. Okay, last one. Question 4. Would you rather have an extra hour of free time every day or an extra day off every month?
I'll let you go first this time.
Thanks. I think I'd take the extra day off. One full day feels like it actually gives you room to do something meaningful.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one too. An extra hour just gets swallowed up by random stuff anyway.
Exactly. All right. That's our 4 questions. Let us know your answers in the comments. We're really curious to see what you all picked.
All right, before we wrap up, let's quickly go over some of the words we used today.
First one, to procrastinate. It means putting off something you should be doing, usually because you'd rather do something easier or more fun instead.
Right? Like saying I'll do it later and then never actually doing it. We all do this with chores or homework sometimes.
Next, to binge-watch. This one's pretty common now. It means watching several episodes of a show in a row, usually in one sitting.
Yeah, you can say, I binge-watched the whole season last night if you watched way more than you planned to.
Then we had I'd rather, which we use to express a preference between 2 options, like I'd rather stay home than go out.
Exactly. It's super useful whenever you're comparing 2 choices and want to sound natural doing it.
We also used whereas, which is great for contrasting 2 different things in the same sentence. Something like, I love reading, whereas Max prefers sports.
And finally, used to. We use this for habits or situations that were true in the past, but aren't anymore. Like, I used to play volleyball.
Solid list. Try using 1 or 2 of these in your own sentences this week. It really helps them stick.
All right, that's it for today's episode.
And honestly, thank you so much for staying with us until the very end. It really means a lot to us.
It does. We know there's a lot of content out there, so the fact that you chose to spend this time with us, is something we don't take for granted.
Keep going, keep practicing, and keep showing up for yourself like this a little bit every day really does add up over time.
There's actually a saying that goes something like, "You are what you do with your free time." No single author really owns it. It's just one of those ideas that's been passed around for a while.
And honestly, it's pretty accurate. The way you choose to spend your free time says a lot about who you are. And that includes choosing to spend part of it learning English with us.
Exactly. So keep choosing growth, even in your free time.
All right, that's all for today.
Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care and keep learning.
Bye, everyone.
To keep taking your English to the next level, click on the next video or explore the others we've made for you.